All right, let's get this show started.
In today's news, Nick Diaz's UFC return gets postponed. Diaz's return to the UFC octagon has been postponed due to a quote-unquote travel issue, the UFC announced Saturday. Diaz was slated to face Vicente Luque at a UFC Fight Night event on August 3rd in Abu Dhabi. It would have been Nick's first appearance since the TKO loss to Robbie Lawler in September of 2021. Prior to that, Diaz hadn't fought in 6 years, partially due to a drug suspension for marijuana use. The UFC also announced a new co-main event between Shara Magomedov and Polish fighter Michał Oleksiejczuk. According to the UFC, Diaz vs. Luque will be rescheduled for later this year, although it also has no announced target date yet. Mike Perry reacts after a TKO loss to Jake Paul and responds to Conor McGregor's tweet. Perry was stopped by Paul in round 6 of their cruiserweight fight Saturday at Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. Jake was for the most part dominant throughout the entire fight, scoring 2 knockdowns in rounds 1 and 2. Speaking to media shortly after the bout, Perry shared his first reactions to the loss. Here's Platinum.
I was trying to find it on him, trying to find a right hook to the body, trying to use my jab to set it up and see when I could possibly hit him with it. I just was never able to even see it. I think he was just too fast. He kept his feet moving. I expected that. He grabbed me. He tried to grab me, and it wasn't as much as I thought he was going to grab me. He used his movement. I parried his jabs. His right hook hit me easier than I expected, but I blocked it a couple times like I thought I would, but then, it just kept coming, and I made a couple mistakes and didn't block some of them, and they hit me, and that was fine. I'm used to that. I be taking hits. I be doing that shit, so no big deal.
Perry also took to X, writing, "Congrats Jake Paul, shout out to Nate Diaz, who went 10 rounds with him. Thanks to everyone who came out." Jake responded, "Shout out to you for stepping up and showing out." Then Conor McGregor, who's part owner of the BKFC, shared his thoughts, seeming pretty unhappy with how the fight went, tweeting, "Hey Mike, you're released and you can go and compete in your smelly dirty boxing championship thing. The smell of it, good luck, you're fired." Perry responded, saying that Conor can't fire him because he's also a part owner of the business. Perry then said he'd fight McGregor in bare knuckle.
No, man, I appreciate you talking about it, whatever. He doesn't have a promotion because me and him are both owners of BKFC, so you can't fire me. We can fight in bare knuckle. Look at me, I lost to Jake Paul. Why don't you go fight Jake Paul in boxing with the gloves on? I think it'll be worse than Conor McGregor versus Mayweather.
McGregor replied, "Michael, you are not any owner in the BKFC, not an iota. You have the tiniest minute dot of a share in Thriller, the social media video app, which is promising in fairness, but it's a speckle you have. You hold nothing in bare knuckle, not an iota, and trust me, you are out, bro. With no feelings, do your thing in your dirty pants championships, and who knows, down the line, but you won't be straight back in my ring, that is out straight. I wish you well in the 6-ounce MMA sparring gloves, and what that thing was, God bless." The MMA community react to Mike Perry's TKO loss to Jake Paul. Kamaru Usman tweeted, "Heavyweight vs. welterweight, damn." Followed up with, "Good finish from Jake." Aljamain Sterling, "I know there's a size difference in a lot of Paul fights, but the man is constantly improving in each fight. Credit to him for that part. I would like to see him fight more guys his size like he did with the Fury fight. He could do something in the sport for sure." McGregor, "Jake Paul is the biggest piss bag I have ever seen in my life. 40-pound weight difference, juiced out of his head, and still shitting himself in there. Nikisa, you should take him to Vegas. Oh, that's right, you could never. The Athletic Commission testing, real fighting, bitch asses, you can never." And then calling out 60-year-old Mike Tyson fresh off an in-flight medical emergency. I swear to God, a fat can of piss. Most valuable piss bag. Nate Diaz, LOL, he was shitting himself. Dylan Dennis, Perry f***ed up, should have just got choked out by me instead. Got embarrassed in his own game. Shame, shame. Fight was signed. What a bum. Adrian Yanez, somebody call Ngannou. LOL, we can't let this keep happening. Paul's jab was super on point tonight. Chris Curtis said, I'm super glad Mike Perry made a bag tonight, but as I have said, Many times in the past, Mike Perry cannot box and Jake Paul is a clown for picking these opponents. Can we please just let him fade away now? Josh Thompson, how long are we going to pretend that Jake Paul is beating people his size or his age? The one person he fought his size and age, he lost to. Darren Till then called out Jake Paul, writing, Pereira is under contract and Mike Tyson is in no fit state. I am the same size and weight. Are we fighting or not? I got ducked the last pullout with Tyson, and they got that midget Perry to step in instead of me. I'm here, and I'm going to say nothing else. I'll wait for the call. Jake Paul fires back at Conor McGregor. During the post-fight press conference, Paul responded to McGregor's tweet and reacted to Conor firing Mike Perry from the BKFC.
Hey, that's up that he fired your BKFC champion, but
face of BKFC.
I told you that was going to happen. You know, I told you exactly what was going to happen. He was big upping his boy Mike Perry. I said, okay, Conor, like after I f up Mike Perry, then you're next. So Conor's on Twitter all the time. He's on his yacht all the time, but guess where he's not? In the ring fighting me. So he can talk all the he wants, but the notorious MMA is scared of Jake Joseph Paul from Disney Channel. And I put that on my mama.
Alex Pereira responds to Jake Paul's call-out. After his TKO win over Mike Perry, Paul called Alex Pereira out to fight him in the boxing ring.
I'm gonna go home, prepare for that. And Alex Pereira, you said you want to box. I'm the king of this. I'm the king of this. Come over, we can make it happen. I want you, Alex Pereira.
You want the UFC light heavyweight champion, Alex Pereira?
Indeed. I just beat a BKFC champion. I beat multiple UFC champions, and he said he wants to box. So Alex Pereira, after Mike Tyson, let's make it happen.
Pereira responded on IG, reposting the call-out and writing, "Let's go, Shama." Pereira also posted a clip of him FaceTiming with Paul.
Hey, let's run it.
Let's go, vamos fazer. Let's go, my brother.
Will Dana let you out?
O Dana te deixa?
Dana let you out?
Yes. We'll talk to him,
Tell Dana.
Jen. Hey. Falou, quanto mais alta eles são, mais a mora que...
Cody Garbrandt shows off his new face tattoo. Garbrandt took to social media this week showing off new tattoos on his armpit and face. It didn't take fight fans long to chime in, offering no love for Garbrandt's new tats, writing things like, "That's horrific, bro thought he cooked. When you listen to Jelly Roll once, how this makes me feel. CTE incoming, CTE is a real thing. That's a $30 tattoo, thank God that's not my face. All them KOs really messed up his brain, damn. A real friend would have explained maybe this wasn't a good idea." It's time for today's top memes. Third place was found over on Reddit and was posted by I Haven't Seen Mulan. Second place meme was found over on Instagram and was posted by As Shopped As It Gets. And the top picked meme was found over on Reddit and was posted by No Lengthiness. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.